And Daniel Hammond is here. He's the executive chef and owner of Smoky Soul Barbecue in the South Shore neighborhood. Great to have you on the program.
All right, thanks for having me.
Describe this for me because I want to know, and I think other people listening might want to know as well. What is Chicago-style barbecue exactly?
A lot of that barbecue was bought from the Delta, the Mississippi Delta, and the Great Migration, phase of the Great Migration between 1910 and 1970 from the African American. And to add to that, once you factor in the immigrants that came into Chicago that were not African American, so you had domestic immigrants, then you had international immigrants from the Greek community, the Italian community. They all came in and contributed to what Chicago barbecue is, because he did say there were three distinctive styles. Had the boiled barbecue and the sausages of the north side with the Italians and the Greeks. The African Americans with their aquarium style and Delta style cooking, which the aquarium smoker was meant to emulate the underground pits that they used to build down in Mississippi and in the Delta. So it's almost like a hot barbecue, but still smoky. So Texas style, you tend to have particular cuts of meat, larger cuts of meat. You have with Texas is brisket, Kansas City is essentially rib. But in Chicago, with dealing with the Union Stockyards and that history as well, you had people who used to take the scraps. The African Americans took the scraps, which were the rib tips, which at the time were not considered a delicacy at all. They were discarded. So Mr. Lemons from Lemons Barbecue and his brothers went and grabbed those rib tips, and then they went and made businesses out of them throughout the Midwest. Mr. R.G. Collins from Mumbo Barbecue, who created the Mumbo sauce, which also started here in Chicago in 1950. That's actually older than Lemons.
Wow. What should we know, Daniel, about the community of pitmasters here in this city?
Well, what I'm enjoying now, and I'm a part of this community, is the craft barbecue community, which you're taking the different styles from Texas, and as well as interloping them with Chicago style, with Kansas City, and you're getting the craft barbecue scene, especially on the South Side. You have the surgence of Chef Dominique Leach at LexingtonBettysmokehouse, Chef James Sanders at Sanders Barbecue, which are hot spots on the South Side now. People are still standing in long lines at Limbs. You're getting the long lines at Limbs.
And like I said, they just recently got that James Beard Award.
Correct, and even the lines are even longer now. But now you're getting the craft barbecue sector, which people are looking for the brisket. They're looking for, which is my sector. They're looking for the brisket. They're looking for the ribs. They're looking for the pulled pork and the smoked chicken. At the end of the day, I believe that there is a niche. I believe that Chicago barbecue, essentially with the rib tips, hot link combination, is a niche product in the world of barbecue. Rib tips are not truly known outside of the Midwest to this level. People are just starting to pick that up. So now you have where the Chicago the spots here are actually doing what the nation is doing as well. Speaking of Smoke Barbecue, Barry from Smoke Barbecue said that we are not a barbecue city, we're a culinary city that likes barbecue. My goal, and it's a difference, but I think that for me, I own a catering business, and my goal is to say, I want to put Chicago history on the plate. And my goal is to say, look, we have a style, and our style is an amalgamation of different cultures, just like our city, our people. We're a melting pot. So,